Art Fair Confidential, the Be in the Know podcast for the art curious. Join the creators of Art Expo New York and Spectrum Miami art fairs as they delve into the passions of art collectors, the creative spirit of artists, the how-tos of a successful art business, and the importance of art in today's world, with interviews, discussions, and collaborations. Sponsored by Art Business News.
I've always enjoyed doing art. For me, it's a passion of mine. And when I first found out about Art San Diego many months ago, I signed up right away. And actually, interesting how life works, because after I signed up for Art San Diego, shortly after I actually had a work injury that rendered my right hand, my dominant hand, unusable. But I've already signed up. I really want to participate. I want to see what everyone is doing. So all this art that I end up doing were actually made with my non-dominant hand. Took a bit longer, but I think I did okay. Because even with the left hand, I take a lot of breaks as not to damage the left hand. And it has been absolutely amazing here, just seeing all the incredible art. And in terms of the kind of art that I do, I focus mostly on resin art because I love the high gloss of it. I also love the challenge that resin brings because it's quite an unpredictable medium. And now these two art in particular, they're what I call the most complex ones because of the flowers. Everything here is resin, including the flowers, and the flowers are actually made petal by petal, layer by layer. So when I'm using resin, if I miss the timing on the resin and the consistency isn't right, I actually have to let the whole batch go. So there's a bit of a high failure rate with these flowers, but when they do work, they make really nice flowers. I also incorporated real minerals into my work. So red jasper and also some garnet for the red and black piece. And then the white, black, gray, and silver piece, which is my neutral piece, I got quartz crystals. So these two are really, I would say, the more conversation starters and the centerpieces. And then because I am a color person, so I have to mix something with colors. So that's what these pieces behind me are. The different colors that I try to incorporate. The blue for the ocean, the green and the pink, which they can stand alone or they can be a set. If people like the Wicked Broadway show, there's the green and pink. And then, of course, the purple, because it is the color of celebration and royalty. And then that, last but not least, you probably can't quite see it here, but there's a black and metallic pink piece, which is more of a texture-focused piece for those who are into textures. Absolutely, because that's the best way to actually meet everyone. Also the best way to be able to introduce the art to people who are interested. So this is the first one I've been to. So but I do like how everything's set up and organized. If the opportunity arises, I would absolutely love to do similar shows, even though I'll still have to rely on my left hand until this gets sorted. But yeah, it's been great. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's important that, coming out to do a show can be a scary experience because, especially if you've never done it before, but it is definitely an experience that one should try because you just learn so much doing this. You also meet so many awesome people. And also just keep in mind that, when it comes to doing art shows, a lot of times it's more about meeting people and networking because that down the road would actually lead to more opportunities. So you won't know until you try.
Listen to more of the Art Fair Confidential podcasts at redwoodartgroup.com/podcasts. And we'd love to hear your feedback as well as suggestions for new topics. Just drop us a note at info@redwoodartgroup.com or click on the comments box at the bottom of the podcast website page. Remember to stay in the know. Join us next time for more Art Fair Confidential.